what's going on, guys? Yes, Fortminorproject back at it again in here for the video for you guys for today. And in here basically for the final review, wrestling wise, review of pay-per-views and predictions. So what I'm going to be doing now is basically year-end reviews, of course food reviews, I'm trying to do a bit more of those, and of course everything else with gaming and all that other good stuff. So there's going to be that and changing things up a bit, so we'll see what things go. But for NXT Takeover Phoenix, good show I thought overall, where we had the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line between Undisputed Era and War Raiders. That was dope, and that's what tag team wrestling should be on the main roster, and I hope it will be again, since it really hasn't been the best. So why not have it, be like that and not so much as filler. So the War Raiders actually got the titles, which is dope. I really enjoyed that, and we'll see where things are gonna go for the War Raiders and Undisputed Era. Then when we get into what Matt Riddle and Cassius Ohno and these two actually, going back and forth and everything, and where it seemed to be trying to have Cassius Ohno get his win. We saw something different in an interesting finish where Matt Riddle was actually, kind of almost like pounding away at Cassius Ohno, almost like a submission type of thing, kind of like knockout in a way. And actually Matt Riddle getting his win and everything, so he's growing on me. Then the next match, where we had the NXT North American Championship, and that title is really amazing, the way how it looks and everything, how championships should be looking like actual championships. And for Johnny Gargano and Ricochet going back and forth, and really in a way having near fall after near fall, having to be like a fight forever match. Just when you thought Ricochet was going to retain, Johnny Gargano finally getting some singles gold now in the NXT North American Championship. So I have a feeling that we'll see plenty more from these two, and things I don't think are over yet. So I think between these two, especially for Johnny Takeover now, I think the feud isn't done yet, and I can see more going for these two in the near future, possibly for the championship again. I wouldn't be surprised about that. So very cool that Johnny Gargano actually gets the NXT North American Championship. Then into the next match, where we had the Women's Championship, Shayna Baszler and Bianca Belair. And with this one, of course, Bianca Belair not wanting to lose her undefeated streak, and of course the numbers had to come into play with the rest of the UFC horsewomen helping out, at least trying to help out Shayna Baszler in this one. So this is most likely going to be like the theme I can see going into her matches and everything, where kind of in a desperation type of thing, and try and get her to kind of almost like cheat in a way, but have her do all the rest kind of thing too at the same time. So either or. And Bianca Belair, I give her props and everything. She really had herself, fighting it and not wanting to lose, but we did have her basically, just give way, and that was it. And she didn't even want to tap or anything, so we still had the win via submission, but she just, passed out on that, and Shayna Baszler gets the Women's Championship. So again, this is another match I can see happening again and continuing, so that remains to be seen on when and where, but who knows. We'll have to wait and see also as well who's gonna stop Shayna Baszler at this point, because I don't even fucking know at this point. So interesting stuff, and definitely props for Bianca Belair on that one. Well, then we get into the main event, the NXT Championship, Tommaso Ciampa and Aleister Black, and these two, having basically a fight, literally a war, and basically doing it all. As we see Tommaso Ciampa's finisher at least as good as the not just double times, but a couple of times, probably like 4 or 5 times, if not more. Almost saw it again, the concrete being exposed, like we also saw with Johnny Gargano's match and Ricochet's match too earlier, and also the main focus for Ciampa, it was the leg basically for Alistair. It was just crazy, and in the end, Tommaso Ciampa actually gets the win and retains, and followed by Johnny Gargano. Both of these two showing off the titles. So is there a DIY sort of reunion going on? Are they gonna want the tag team championships and all the gold just about? That remains to be seen. So yeah, they're kind of like teasing it like they're gonna get back together, or maybe it's gonna be something else out of this. So there you have it with NXT Takeover with Phoenix. My thoughts. Now the question is with you. What are your own thoughts and opinions about NXT Takeover Phoenix on the eve of the Royal Rumble, which will be tomorrow? So that about does it for the reviews for me, and I'll most likely try and have it where like every end of the year have year-end reviews for the rest of the pay-per-views, but end of the year with NXT Takeover Phoenix. So be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay notified for all my videos and everything else in between. Check out my other social media accounts with Twitter, with Twitch, with Mixer, and everything else in between, which I'll try to leave in the description box down below, and of course leave your comments down below, and we'll talk about that, about NXT Takeover in the comments well after this video is up. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video, whenever the hell that next video may be. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever the hell that may be. See ya. Peace.